Peace and love, Supreme Soul family. Welcome to the Sacred Tea Square. I'm the creator and host, Teleficent, the excellent Tea Honey, the artist, okay? Sending love, vibrations, abundance your way, okay? We're getting ready to do our Wednesday spiritual session, okay? This is going to be Spiritual Whispers Wednesdays, okay? Okay. And so, what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to open up the divine channel here. Okay. And I'm going to open up here and allow for some of our loved ones of my viewers, okay, to be able to come forward and step forward here with divine messages, messages of love for us to help get us through this time, okay? What do they need us to be aware of during this during this eclipse season, okay? We've had a lunar and a solar eclipse now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So we're full throttle. And then we have the great conjunction on approach. Okay, everything coming into divine alignment here. So let's get some insight here from spirit. Now, as I was in meditation before pressing play, right? Okay, I was setting up everything. I like to light the candle and everything. I was trying to do everything so that y'all could actually kind of see, right? But I wanted to do the spiritual session low lights, okay? Um as I was preparing to do this, okay, I was experiencing some distractional energies, okay, right before getting ready to press play, okay, and while I was setting up, one of the tarot cards flipped over and dropped while I was setting up, and the devil card from the mermaid tarot deck hit the floor. Okay, so um I felt like it was important to mention that, okay, because I feel like what we're getting ready to encounter tonight is some energy from spirit, passed on loved ones that um, they may have struggled with addictions in their living life, okay, or they may have battled a lot of toxic energies. Um, I I went and got my black tourmaline, okay, and my salt pillar because to just to amp up the protection just in case. Okay, I know that somebody was trying to throw distractional energy, or at least I was picking up on that. So um, these stones help me a lot here to stay balanced and to stay confident. My sunstone crystal, and I like this zebra jasper because I've been balancing. I've been balancing the duality of the self. Okay, balancing my masculine and feminine energy. Okay, how to be more confident with that, how to balance my light and my darkness. Okay, shadow integration as we call it. Okay, um, and it reminds me that shit, I'm the dragon warrior. Okay, the black and the white reminds me of Po from Kung Fu Panda, and I love Kung Fu Panda. Okay, literally, transcending the duality, mastering the polarity of situations, okay? And then I was born a year of the dragon, okay? Don't know why I feel the need to tell you guys this. Maybe some of y'all resonate with the energy, or maybe you guys have your own energies in your life that you connect to or that give you confidence, even if it seems silly, even if it just seems like it's just a cartoon character. um Sometimes you can identify with with that energy. So maybe there's something like that for y'all, or some kind of something that y'all could keep or carry with y'all to remind y'all of a higher version of yourself. I don't know if y'all heard those knocks. Take those as confirmation though. Um, Maybe there's something that y'all can connect to or have to carry with y'all to remind y'all of a higher version of y'all self with you guys. Okay? Okay. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe to these messages. I'm gonna be doing these here Wednesdays. Um, wow, 7:44 on the clock or the actual time. Okay. Um, Very interesting. Um, I'm going to be doing these messages here, these spiritual whisper sessions where we allow loved ones to come through. Going to be doing these live on Wednesday nights. I'm not live right now due to some technical glitches. Okay, I'm going to be premiering this live though, so I will be in the chat with you guys and looking to see who resonates with this message. So sorry I didn't have a way to schedule the live previously so that y'all can know it was coming, but just know to look forward to these readings, okay? Between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, Wednesday nights, okay? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I actually have my lapis lazuli. I actually want to pick that up now, okay? To help me communicate, okay? Because I'm still going through throat chakra healings and that, and but to help me get into the energy of the communications. This is also why we do these messages on Wednesdays, okay? Because Wednesday is Mercury Day, okay? And we want the best possible communications or the best chance to get some messages, okay? Okay. So, I also will timestamp this one since I feel like I've been preliminary talking for some time, but I feel like there was channel messages that the divine wanted y'all to know. Okay, okay. So I'll timestamp at 8 minutes. Okay. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'd like to open up the channel here to allow some loved ones to come through here for my viewers. Um, Only messages of divine love and wisdom, okay? Only messages that will aid them on their ascension and on their healing path. Um, Only those messages will be allowed to come forward, okay? Just so y'all know. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides, please come forth here. I open up the channel. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the viewers? Any passed on loved ones like to come through with messages of love and ascension, healing here for the viewers. Um, Off in the left hand side of my third eye vision, I'm picking up on red. Red. I'm seeing the color red. I'm just gonna tell y'all what I pick up on intuitively, and then people will kind of pop in and out, and then whoever I'm vibing with the strongest, that's who I will pull the additional messages for. Okay. Um, if I were live, you'd be able to donate and have me to message a specific loved one. Okay, but that'll be just going forward since I'm not live tonight. Okay? Okay. Okay, I was picking up on that color red. I'm picking up on a masculine energy here. I quickly saw him come into my third eye vision. Um, I want to say, um, Caucasian male. Okay. Um, why do I feel like he's like he may have been like German or Austrian or maybe even Russian or something like that. Kind of had like a not a short buzz cut, but like a longer one. I'm seeing him with his hair like maybe this high from his head and buzz cut at the top, but kind of like tapered down to like bald on the sides and in the back. Was he military? I'm picking up on like military, or I'm picking up on camo or like camouflage. Um, let's see. Yeah, and also that olive green color, like a color like how I have on. Okay, but I'm seeing it with camouflage and with like combat boots. So I don't know if he fought. Anything else you want to tell me or show me? Anything else you'd like to say, sir? His accent is really, really thick. They're showing me, they're flashing me the color green now. Okay. And I feel like this is related to this man I'm picking up on. Interestingly enough, red and green are complementary colors. Okay. So maybe you and this person complemented each other. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up on freaking frack type energy. And I know I said German or Austrian, but that's wrong. That's wrong, he's saying. Um, is it Sweden? Is it Sweden? I wanna maybe he's Swedish or um I just heard Poland. What? Okay. I'm seeing the green a lot. Okay, so I'm feeling like a burning in the chest. I don't know. Did he get shot in the chest, or stabbed in the chest, or took an injury to the chest? He's giving me that feeling like he passed away protecting someone, like he jumped in to help someone or protect or block or shield someone. Very strong, this man. I know he have an accent, or his accent was very thick and strong, because I have a hard time understanding him. He's like desperate to communicate something to someone he loves. That's why, like, I'm feeling the love open up in my chest. Um, he wants to communicate his love to someone. Um, okay. Do you have a name? You have a name? Can I get a name with that? Lord. Okay. If it wasn't Kevin, was that Kevin or Calvin? Excuse me. Kevin or Calvin? Could it even been Melvin? I'm having a hard time because the accent. Okay. I'm gonna pull some messages, some additional messages off to the side for you. He makes me feel like that he's trying to reach out to like a sibling. If and also like a daughter or like his child's mother. I don't know if he was engaged or had a small child when he passed. That's the impression I'm getting though, because they're giving me impressions because his accent's really thick. Um, is that Sweden or is that Poland? I'm hearing like yodeling. Okay, very strong. You know, the dialect or whatever he's speaking. Um, my guys are funny. I just heard Wiener Schnitzel. So, but the language is like that. So I don't know if that's Swedish or is that Polish or I don't. I'm not sure which culture this is. Okay, but that's gonna resonate for whomever he's for. He's definitely making me feel like he's wanting to speak with like a sibling here, or like he's a guardian angel over some kid, if not his child, a nephew. He makes me feel like he's looking after the children. Hold on one moment, man. I'm gonna pull some additional messages for your loved ones, okay? But I wanna continue to open up the channel and allow others to come through. But I will pull some additional messages for you. Please just hold on one moment. So we're gonna take the Hawkins confirmation, okay? Uh, I told you like it's a level of desperation with him to get his message across, okay? Um, I'm seeing like I'm literally seeing like the stars or like the cosmos or like a nebula in my third eye vision. What's this pertaining to? What's this pertaining to? And then I keep seeing different lights or different orbs trying to come into it. And it's like, that's kind of interesting, y'all. Even though they're orbs, it's like they're trying to materialize or maybe trying to expand their energy to show me that they have an actual body, but they're floating in that orb form. I'm picking up on like a light blue teal color. That's the color of the orb. I feel like those are other beings though. I feel like during this message, this is very interesting. Yep. And I just saw that color, that color, like it was looking all cosmic, like a universe, right? But then that color, that teal color, it just went like it just like expanded. Okay, this is very interesting. I have like a, a light being or like I have an angelic being or a heavenly or like a celestial. Thank you, spirit. The celestial being. Okay. I have a celestial being that's gonna be coming forth and giving us a message here in regards to like the galactic alignment, or is they're gonna be giving some insight here for the star seeds for us collectively as soul family. What the what, y'all? Okay, are y'all seeing things? Y'all are seeing sightings? Y'all are seeing UFOs? Or y'all are seeing different formations, or y'all are seeing things in the sky? Is them is them trying to speak? They're showing. Okay, so y'all were the red. Okay, now they're showing me the red, or it's like really like a red orange color, really. They're around trying to help us to transcend like deep seated levels of fear, or deep seated levels of emotional pain, or like they're trying to help us to transcend that. They're helping us activate. I'm hearing light code or DNA codes, DNA activations. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Wow. My crown chakra and my soles of my feet, right as this rickety, whatever the hell, goes driving by. Yo, the crown and the soles of my feet just was tingling, yo. Like the yo. Okay, hold on. Do light beings have names? Shoot, what do I call you, bro? I know everything's a frequency or like, yo. Okay. Yep, that's the thing. I heard when I asked for a name, I heard a frequency. That's what I'm saying. Like, fat chance. Okay, yeah. They got names where this, I want to say he, it feels more masculine, or it's more in its masculine energy. Yeah. These are, this is an emotionally intelligent being. Like they have logic or they have intellectual intelligence, but they operate from the heart center. He's saying they have names where he's from, but not like our names. He's like not like Bob or Margaret. I literally just heard that. Literally, like no, not nothing like Bob or Margaret. uh, okay, hold on one second. That's interesting. Okay, that's so interesting, y'all. Okay, if you could please just bear with me. I want to get the messages out from the gentleman I was picking up on. I'm not sure if his name was Calvin or Melvin. It's something with a strong consonant out front with a V in the middle of it. I want Calvin. was it Calvin? But I feel like the M is still important. That's why it's confusing me, and I almost want to say Melvin too. But I feel like the M is important, or I feel like his first name and his last name rhyme. If his first name was Calvin, his last initial could be an M, or middle initial could even be an M. I'm doing the best I can. I keep. His accent is very thick, y'all. That's the best I could say. Okay, so Calvin, let's do this, bro. At least I think your name's Calvin. Okay, he is. He's making me feel like okay. For me, for lack of a better term, the soldier, the warrior, the protector, or at least these are the archetypes that he embodies. Okay, for lack of better terminology, he's saying go ahead and use the light seers here. Okay. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides. Please give me insight here. Who was it you wanted to communicate to again, man? Something with messages for a child's mother. Okay. He had a young child when he passed on. Okay. And also something here too about a sibling. He's almost making me feel like he had a twin. If y'all weren't twins, okay, or if you didn't have a twin, it was someone really close to him like that, or they were very much the same energetically, like thick as thieves. I heard like this. Okay, what? That's kind of significant. This might come back later. When I did this, I automatically remembered what the ET said, what the celestial being said about the DNA activation. It reminded me of a double helix. As soon as I went like this, okay, spirit on one tonight. Listen, okay, my man. Okay, I know that is. He's so okay, y'all. I shit y'all not. Floating through my third eye vision as I'm tapping into this gentleman here. He showed it. It had to be okay. First of all, wait a second. Okay, y'all showing me a lot when I'm trying to talk. Okay, y'all. As I'm tapping into this gentleman, right? I kid y'all not. Literally like Harry Potter. Okay. You know how Lily and James had the dough in the book as like Patronus charms, or it wasn't really Lily and James. It was Snape and Lily. Whatever. Then you know how their Patronus charms was the deer. I literally just seen one of them come across my vision like that. Okay, like in light form, but I knew it was a deer or was this a buck? It had to have been a buck because I seen the big antlers. Okay, this guy maybe was he? Then I see a dog. Was he like a hunter? Well, we already knew he was a soldier. Okay, late 30? No, early 40s, late 30s, early 40s when he passed, something like that. Divine Holy Spirit of love and life. I feel like the way he passed may have been kind of peculiar. Like, I thought maybe he passed away frightened, but I don't think so. And then as I split the deck to shuffle and I stop and talk about this, I got the seven of swords and the three of swords right here, which that's kind of freaky as I stop to talk about this and these cards is right here. Um He's making me feel like, no, he didn't die in combat. It was almost like he came home but got shot or stabbed in a knife fight or something retarded like that. Like he made it home from fighting a war and then die in a way that was senseless, which is part of the heartache or heartbreak that he carries. Wow. Okay. Divine Holy Spirit, love and life, ancestors, angels, and guides, please give me some insight here for this gentleman. Please give me some insight here for his loved ones. My man, what are you wanting your loved ones to know here? You know, for what I can't understand, you can use these energies here, man. Show me the energy that you wish to communicate to your loved ones. For this young child, I feel like the child is still young. That's how I knew the child, like he passed when the child was really young. Like the kid can't be older than 10 right now. Hmm. Okay, I say y'all, amen. By the divine spirit of love and life vested within me. Whoop, there it is. Wow. King of Swords energy. Yeah, feel that. Strong Gemini energy with him. Okay, this guy, he was very smart or very wise or he knew a lot. He was an adventurer. He liked knives. He liked weapons. He did like being out in nature, but it's like he enjoyed people, but then he was a loner. And really, he didn't enjoy people as much as he enjoyed animals. Like, very charismatic, very outgoing, like to explore, like to adventure, like hiking, like camping trips. Okay. Um, Definitely Gemini energy, man. And if he wasn't a Gemini, he loved one or something like that. Strong Gemini energy coming out here with the lovers now too. He's making me feel like, hold on. If he was a Gemini, if you were the feminine he loved, you may have been a Gemini too, or you may have been another air sign. You may be an air sign you yourself. If you're the feminine that had the child or the feminine that he was in love with. I can't help but to feel like it was certain truths or certain things that he didn't communicate to you or things that he held back from you. Okay, a lot of thoughts or things that he wanted to maybe say. Um, but either his time was cut short or he don't feel like he had a chance. And the hardest part, he said dying wasn't even the hardest part. He said the hard part about all of this, even though he's at peace now, the hard part is like having to watch you like fall in love with somebody else. If you fell in love with somebody else, you fell in love with someone totally different than him, which he has a certain amount of heartache or heartbreak that's self induced. like an illusion or something. Like he envisioned you and him and envisioned y'all one way, or he saw life one way, but the way you saw life was very eccentric or very different than how he maybe saw it. Okay? You may be dating or seeing someone now that maybe he wouldn't approve of, and that's the feeling that I get. This gentleman, he may have even looked, the gentleman I saw looked a little something like this, to be honest. The gentleman I saw, he looked a bit like that. Okay. Maybe not so salt and pepper gray. He probably had a few grays. I didn't see him with this many. Okay. And I saw him with a buzz cut. But I did see him with his hair longer on the top and then shaved and stuff around the back. Okay. But he may have looked something like that. But look at this person. Okay. You're fair skinned like maybe he would have been if y'all Swedish or from Poland or wherever. But look, you done fell in love with a darker guy. That guy like that guy got dreads. You may have fell in love with or developed a passionate connection for someone completely different from him. Maybe that's why he's showing me the red. Maybe he would have been angry at who you're dealing with. Or maybe that's the part that he's still angry about, is having to leave you prematurely without having spoken his truth. Like it's a burden for him. Like he had to take and seize this opportunity to tell you how he feels now. Okay. Wow. Okay. I was guided to take a peek at the top and bottom of the deck before we moved on. Top of the deck was a tower. The bottom of the deck was this Seven of Swords energy again. So there definitely was something that he was telling himself that wasn't true. Okay? Definitely something that he heard about or was thinking or negative thoughts in his mind that maybe led to his own heartbreak and his own demise. Okay? Maybe he was insecure, thought you love someone else. And really that's what it's speaking to. It's speaking to him having inner insecurities that he didn't want to look at. That's the only reason why he would be upset with a love choice that you're making now, unless that person isn't being honest with you or unless that person is mistreating you. Okay? Which I don't feel like it. Not at least not yet. Yeah, I'm getting that it was hard to watch you move on. Okay? He flipped the Eight of Wands and the wheel out here. I mean, the world. Why have I been confusing the Wheel of Fortune and the world lately? Is something up with the fixed energies? Yeah, okay. I'm getting he was very fixed in his energy. Okay. So watching you move and go on to someone completely different or someone completely new, like who he was in life doesn't change just because he passed on. That energy is still the same. Okay. So just like how it would have made him insecure or jealous in life, he may still feel that way because he didn't get to express his truth to you. I don't feel like he's stuck or earthbound, or maybe he is. I feel like he may have had some difficult. It just like how you're trying to fight through certain issues, or how you're trying to ascend. He's on the other side fighting to do the same thing. Just how you feel like it's a lot of things that may have had a hold on you in waking life. he feels the same way, even on the other side. He is having difficulty moving on because of the earthly attachments. Okay, he's very attached to you and the child that's here, or he's making me feel like there's a niece or a nephew or something that he watches over. Um, I don't know if it's the mother of his child that's in a toxic relationship, quite possibly, or if it's his sibling that's in a toxic relationship. But one or both of y'all children are experiencing some situations they need protecting from, and so he feels like he has to stay here and fight. I don't feel like he's trapped here. No, I feel like um he has ancestors, angels, and guides on the other side trying to coax him back to the light, okay? Or trying to coax him to come on, or let's go. You have to continue the rest of your spiritual journey elsewhere. It's time for you to reincarnate, or it's time for you to go on and live the rest of your soul's journey elsewhere. But he's around here because of his attachment to those kids, or like this need, or like the feeling or the need to protect those kids. Like he doesn't feel comfortable leaving yet because he doesn't feel that they feel safe, or something like that, or he doesn't feel that y'all are safe. It's something of that nature here. What's up, my man? Any other messages here before I close out? Wow. Oh my gosh. Knight of Pentacles here with the Ace of Pentacles. He's making me feel like here, for the feminine he was dealing with or had the child by, he's making me feel like he wanted to offer you the world, or there was something he wanted to offer you and or give you. It makes me feel like he was working on a proposal, or working on trying to lock something down. Okay, that's what it makes me feel like. But it makes me feel like that he got caught up somehow. Okay, maybe got caught up in his head or got caught up in circumstances. Okay, it makes me feel like he just went to the store, or he went to run an errand and got into it with someone and died. Okay, before he can carry out his plan or what it was he was wanting to do or wanting to give you. Um, and it causes him a heartache and heartbreak. He's still upset about it because he feels cheated, or feels like he cheated you, or feels like he cheated the children. Okay, or he feels cheated out of that opportunity or out of that love, and it's difficult watching you have it with someone else. Yeah, earthly attachments, like it makes me feel like it's hard for him to move on. He's not stuck. He just, it's attachments. Okay, so with these just both fell out here on top of the Eight of Wands, the Death card, and the Six of Wands. Okay, that's him confirming that he have indeed crossed over successfully. He does have the ability to come and go from, to and from as he pleases. He does. Okay, he did cross over indeed. But it makes me feel like it's time for him to reincarnate now, or it's time to go live some other part of his soul's journey or something. But it makes me feel like he's still here because he's worried about something with y'all. And that's crazy because I don't even have no indicators of no worry or anything out here. But I feel like he's worried about some kids or some children or someone needing to feel safe or something. Yeah, the justice. He's trying to balance. For one, he's trying to communicate his truth that he didn't get to say. He didn't get to tell you, okay? He didn't get a chance to make his offer, or he didn't get a chance to say what it was he wanted to say. And you may have been even upset with him because you may have felt like he had time enough to say what it was he felt for you or had the opportunity. But I feel like it was difficult for him to balance his thoughts or express how it was he truly felt here. And for a long time, like he felt what happened to him was unjustified. Okay, he's been on the other side working for justice, working to balance out his thoughts, working to balance out his energy and what happened to him, working to communicate his truth and finally balance these things out with you, okay, or with the children, or yeah, it makes me feel like there's young kids here that he's attached to or looking after or something. Yeah, Page of Cups. A kid actually comes out here now. Page of Cups here with the Empress card. He may have passed when his child was young or even when you were pregnant with this child. He's wanting you to know that he's there and that he's looking after you guys, or that he does anything, everything in his power to help and assist you guys in any way he can. Um, he really feels a way about not being there. He really feels cheated. Um, yo, okay, I'm not sure if this is for the sister or the mother of his child, okay, but it makes me feel like he's getting ready to reincarnate here. If one or both of you all are if one of you all are pregnant, okay, if one of y'all are pregnant and are due, like Pisces season, that could be him ready to reincarnate here. Y'all could be getting ready to y'all could be getting ready to give birth to his energy. Yeah, y'all could very well, one of you guys could very well be pregnant. He could be getting ready to reincarnate here if one of y'all are pregnant or are soon becoming pregnant. That's gonna be him. Or that's gonna be like his soul essence being reborn. You're gonna know it too. King of Pentacles here. Wow. He again, I'm getting this protective energy, or just need to want to look out or do things or provide or help, or he wanted to be there. He's upset that he can't be there to watch this child grow because there are certain karmic cycles that he didn't get a chance to complete or wrap up all the way. Yeah, his emotions here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now okay. There it goes. Like he wasn't a very emotional dude. He had a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. He was just trapped and stuck in his head in regards to the emotions. Okay, he wanted to come forward and maybe propose, even. Okay, he wanted to propose, or he wanted to live a family life, or he wished he had the courage to do these things. And it's like it almost causes a problem because now it's time for him to go so he can reincarnate. But now it's like he's stuck between the new life he could lead and what he didn't get to fulfill in the other one. Like he wanted to be a happy and successful father. Like he wanted that, this family with you. Something here about money or assets or abundance as well. Something about some money or some inheritance or something that maybe got held up, or a decision in regards to some assets that were his got held up. He could be working with spirit to deliver karmic justice in the wake of some financial abundance. So if there was an inheritance or some assets of his that weren't relinquished or weren't bestowed to you, I'm getting that it's gonna come forward now. I'm getting that he's putting in the work for you to inherit it still, but it's just gonna take place in the spirit. Okay, it's gonna take place in the spirit, or your inheritance from him is gonna come in the form of like a miraculous gift or a unplanned for gift. Okay, it's gonna be obvious because you were given it by spirit, so it's gonna be obvious that it's what you were meant to inherit from him. Okay, he's working to bring a lot of emotional disappointments and things like that to the end, and he's realizing here that you're working to do the same thing. Okay, he realized that it was emotionally manipulative a bit of him to hold back emotionally. So now he's doing his best to like show you his heart and pour out his love, and he just wants you to know that he's there and that he's trying and that he's sorry. Okay, he's coming across apologetic because he didn't get a chance to see this child grow, and I feel like that's who he's apologizing to. Really, he's apologizing to that child because it's a wish fulfillment of his that he never got to see in his life. And he's making me feel like now his child that he would have been taken care of, now he has to reincarnate, and that same child is actually going to be actually taking care of him. Wow. Very, very deep. Okay. Um, I hope that sheds some light for you. Okay. I hope that you know that this man is here and that he loves you and that he's trying his best on the other side to make some atonements here for his mistakes. Okay, he feels like he he met his demise due to his own hot temper. Okay, maybe tempers flared, and it made me feel like an altercation or something went down that resulted in his unexpected or untimely demise. Like, but his actions kind of caused it or led up to it, or something. Um, And so he's apologizing for that. But as you work towards your wish fulfillment, know and understand that he's healing that same energy. He's healing those same emotional energies too on the other side. And he's actually helping you and guiding you to heal any emotional disappointments and things of that nature. Okay? Okay. Wow. Very deep. Okay. Very powerful messages here coming through from that man. And I can only wonder what's getting ready to come through from a galactic being. The celestial being is still here. I could see it because I could see it in the form of that light I saw before. I do feel like it's a he. He's saying that his message will not be as lengthy. Okay. He's also asking me to pull an archetype energy and then clarify with my plan deck. Okay, so that's what I will do for this celestial being that has this message for the divine star seeds. First of all, let me see if I can't pick up on some channel messages. So, what's the message pertaining to? Your enlightenment. Okay, by enlightenment, I mean the DNA codes, he says. Okay, by enlightenment, I mean the light codes. Okay, the light codes. That's how you're becoming enlightened. Okay, it's something here with the light that he keeps bringing up. It's significant because he showed up in the form of light or lights, and then the Patronus charm deer as well. Like, it's been something interesting with the light. Oh, he says he likes my lights because I got these purple lights. Okay, y'all don't know that they purple, but y'all probably see them in the other videos. But yeah, he says he likes my lights. Yo, he says these messages are pertaining to the alignment that's getting ready to go down. Okay, that galactic alignment here, this great conjunction, and with all the planets getting ready to be in alignment, everything is aligning, he says. And he's here to bring a message to help us align ourselves and help us align our energy to what's going to go down that day on a spiritual tip. He's wanting to maximize the amount of light or the amount of information or genetic information we're going to be able to receive on that day. Eating greens, he's showing me the color green, and then I heard eat it. So, needing to eat greens, maybe just wanting to do a fast of just straight fruits and vegetables, really leafy greens, green. Some some of us need to ground. A lot of us, this is about this, like, some heart chakras are being cracked wide open right now. Um, there's like an emotional floodgate and everything that's gonna be going down. He says something here about eating the greens, eating leafy greens, or eating things that are green that's gonna help like balance out the emotions, putting the minerals back in the blood, revitalizing the oxygen back in the blood, which would thus help balance the brain, which would help thus balance the way we process and deal with or handle the emotions. Some of y'all need to ground though. Grounding your energy, grounding. Oh, I just heard the word transmission. Transmission? Like a message or some information is going to be transmitted that day. He's still showing me the color green. There's something about needing to connect to the earth that day too. Yeah, he's saying just like how we receive light codes and light activations and things from the sun, that we can receive information too. We receive codes from the earth as well, from Mother Gaia as well. That's why that's why my crown and the soles of my feet were both tingling. The great conjunction, the alignment, or the conjunction, the conjoining. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Us being a conduit, us giving and receiving at the same damn time, us going into a meditative state and grounding that day, being able to receive a perfect stream of information. It's like us being plugged in two times. Okay? You ground, you connect with Gaia, and you get the transmissions from her while you're receiving the light codes as well, and the downloads from the sun and from the cosmos through the crown, and the transmission from Gaia too. It all comes full circle. Wow. And as we receive them downloads from the cosmos, these uploads from Gaia, it's making me feel like downloads from the cosmos, uploads from Gaia, and then he's showing me the green again. It's something about the heart. I'm getting once we sync with the cosmos and Mother Gaia in that way, we'll be able to sit like you can project your intentions from the heart, like out. Like they're showing me that he's showing, okay, the Care Bears. Okay, remember the Care Bears? Remember how they all lock arms and that power, that energy that come beaming from their little chest, from their little tummies or whatever? Okay? He's making me feel like you can sync with the divine. It makes me feel like aligning and becoming whole to all parts of yourself that day. And then being able to the downloads from the cosmos, the upgrades from Gaia, that centrifugal motion get the going, right? But then you can harness it, you can direct that energy. Okay? You can sit with that energy just like that without projecting it outward or doing anything with it. And it just would recycle and replenish and refresh you, refresh your DNA, refresh, you know? But then once you're feeling more empowered, once you've sat with that a second, you'll be able to actually take that chi, take that energy, and project your true desires out through the heart space, out your chest. And it makes me feel like the good that you project out that day is all gonna come back in the form of cosmic reward. This being is telling me that that's how we are going to go about creating new heaven and new earth. New heaven and new earth is not going to appear out of thin air. New heaven and earth, we're actually going to be creating it with the energy that we project out. Not just that day, but the days moving forward from there. Wow. Very deep, man. I'm gonna pull one archetypal energy. Oh, they okay. That hunk is confirmation, though, that the main message he wanted to get across came across. And I'm not gonna even pull. I just was instructed to flip the deck over right where I was. Look at this, the energy of the creator right here. Card number 22. Leveling up in regards to our self mastery, taking back control of creation, stepping back into the energy of what it's like to be the creator. Us taking charge, us using our God powers and taking charge, not from a tyrannical or egoic point of view, but from a loving point of view, which is why it's a heart thing. Because to create, you need the heart. The top of the deck is the comic, the fool, the sacred clown. This is us, star seeds. Us realizing our abilities, us using our psychic and intuitive gifts to literally create, to literally manifest new heaven and new earth, not just for ourselves, but for all of us. New heaven and new earth not going to appear out of thin air. We must create it. We must become our God selves. We must collectively become the Christ consciousness, the God consciousness. We must collectively create it. Wow. I will do as instructed. Let me wrap with some messages from my playing deck. Wow. That's all I can say. I hope y'all stay for the entirety of this message, y'all. The Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles also in reverse. This celestial being is saying we've worked for so hard for so long, but in the wrong manner and in the wrong area. We are overworking ourselves in a manner of which we no longer have to do. Okay? Sinking ourselves in that manner. Okay? Sinking ourselves to the cosmic mother and Mother Gaia in that manner. We could be reborn every day. Okay? We can manifest like that every day. We can project our heart desires like that. We can do that daily. That's how new heaven and new earth is going to actually come in and be manifested here. We actually have to have faith that we can create something other than what's ever been seen before. Okay? We actually have to tap back into our magic. We actually have to tap back into our power, our creative fire at this time. Okay? We have to quit and release the juggling and learn to work together in harmony to create new heaven and new earth. That's how we're going to move on from the lack. That's how we're going to release the regrets and move towards happiness, wish fulfillment. He said not new heaven and new earth. They also call it, what do they call? He said biblically they call that the Jubilee. The Jubilee, y'all. Using our divine wisdom to manifest new heaven and new earth. Karmic debts are the karmic cycle, the will, when the world come out, that joins final, releasing these burdens and things. This overworking in that, releasing that shit once and for all. He said, for those divine star seeds in which we're paying attention tonight, those of which soak in these messages, those that play it back or get what was really being said, now have the keys. They now have the keys to free themselves from systematic and systematic energetic enslavement. Those that had ears to hear this message tonight now have the keys to be freed from systematic energetic enslavement. And whoop, there it is, 111 on my clock. Wow. The divine is so powerful. I want to thank you so much. This light being, this cosmic being isn't even from this particular galaxy. Andromedan. I think he's from Andromeda. I think I'm Andromedan, or I think I've lived a lifetime there too, which is why I think he brought this message through me. Wow. Much love to you, Cosmic Being. Thank you so much for bringing that message to the Divine Star Seeds. And I definitely felt the power of it speaking it. I can't wait to watch the playback with y'all, okay? So, now that the session has ended, let me cut the lights back on, okay? Peace and love supreme to you all, Soul Tribe. Okay, let me upload this thing. Okay, let me get this out. Okay, and as soon as it uploads, I will premiere it and I will be in the chat watching and waiting for the responses. Sorry that this message went kind of long, but I hope you appreciate it. Okay, if you appreciated this message, please hit me up. Feel free to hit me up for personal readings. Check out the links in the description. Please feel free to donate. Please support. Okay, please support the channel, and y'all have my support and the support of the divine, the support of the cosmos. Okay, beings not from this earth, beings not even of this galaxy or of this realm. You have their full support, star seeds. Let's go. Let's do it. New heaven and new earth awaits us. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, Soul Tribe. Peace, love supreme to you all.